I'm 27 years old this year. Between 2024 and 2025, I earned enough to buy a Porsche. I'm an influencer on Rednote. If you use it too, you can find me there. I have my own business and my current sales are at 2,000 PCs. I wonder if women all over the world are like me, stronger, clearer-headed, and more capable of making money when they're single. I was raised by my grandmother, and my longing for love has honestly reached a crazy level. I could drop everything just to chase after a man. You know how it is. When you give everything to a man, what does he do? He ghosts you. So I used to think it was my fault, and I couldn't handle relationships well, and I didn't have money. Before going on a date, I would calculate how much I was going to spend that day. I thought that once I made money, I would be able to meet a better partner. Then I met an American guy I really liked. We even worked in the same industry. After a month of seeing each other, he ghosted me. Again, I have no idea what their problem is, but it's definitely not my fault. Since I never met a man who could make me fall head over heels in love, I had no choice. I was basically forced to earn my own Porsche. If you ask me what my biggest secret is, girl, you have to promise not to laugh at me. What I want to say is, I happened to come across my amazing bed partner in someone else's comment section, so I decided to buy it and give it a try. Then I realized how happy it made me, a kind of happiness that's different from being with a man. I want to say that when I was with my boyfriend before, I was satisfied too, but it was more because I liked the person, so I enjoyed being intimate with him, but this thing gave me, for the first time, a feeling like my power was cut off. Later, I shared on my social media how I use it, and 400 sisters bought it from me. No bad review. I'm Chinese, and we're relatively reserved and conservative. But this thing, it still sold 600,000 PCs in our country because its design is very feminine. First, its appearance isn't explicit, and second, it has a sequence. The first step is to use this end to relax our bodies, then use the other end for physical pleasure. You can use both ends at the same time. If you haven't used it, you can just start with the first end. Then trust me, you'll also really enjoy being alone. You'll have more time and energy to focus on meaningful things. If you've used similar toys before, you'll notice that if you only use the external end after satisfaction, you're still thinking about decay because the inside hasn't been satisfied. So sisters, if you're like me, lacking love and enjoying companionship, but your relationships aren't going very smoothly, you really have to give it a try.